What is up, guys? It's Asphalt here, and in today's video we're going to go over the Beyerdynamics DT9090 Pro headphones. In this video we're going to go over what came in the box, what my impressions and thoughts are, and comparison to what I previously had and my final thoughts. Again, I'm going to leave two links below, one on the headset and one on an amp that we'll further discuss in the video. This video is not sponsored, so again, it's just my thoughts and impressions on this beautiful headphone that I got. So let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, we're going to go over what is in the box, what came in the box, and we'll start off with the headphones themselves. All right. So I got the limited edition, or Ninja Black limited edition DT9090 Pro. Obviously, you can get the regular one that comes with the gray ear case. I prefer black. I love the color black compared to gray, in my opinion. It also comes with a hard shell case, for your go-to travels. And it also comes with a bag that they provided, which is pretty cool, honestly. And it should be able to fit in the hard case. It should, right? Depending on it, it should be able to. The headphones, right, include a 3.5 millimeter jack for your PC in that regards. Now, let's go over these puppies and what I think of them. First and foremost, the sound quality is it's amazing. It really is. It's top notch. The feeling of the headphones it feels light, and the ear cuffs are just great. They're nice, warm, cozy. Obviously, if you're playing for long hours, you don't feel like you're not sweating. It doesn't feel like you're sweating, right? So if you sweat a lot, when you play games or you get oily, it's not going to be the case in this situation. It doesn't get dirty, and even if you get dirty, you can take them off easily and then clean them off. They do provide you with some instructions on how to clean them off. You can even go to their website and then change the ear case. The good thing about Beyerdynamics is most of the ear cases, fit all into the DT90 or the type, specifically, with the type of Beyerdynamics. So that's a good thing, right? How they feel, like I said, they feel lightweight. It doesn't feel too heavy on you when you're playing, especially for long hours of just gaming and streaming in that regards. Obviously, the Beyerdynamics or the DT90 Pros are used for several things. Obviously, music production, listening to music, for streaming and gaming. And I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that seen streamers and gamers wear the DT90 Pros, and I can see why they do now. I completely understand. One other thing is they feel, because of the ear cuffs, feel so easy and smooth and light-headed. I'm able to just put my glasses on, smoothly with no issue. With my previous headset, there was an issue where I would literally need to put my glasses first, prior to putting my headset, because they would feel forced to go in, and here, easy peasy, smooth, lemon squeezy, baby. Now, going back to the sound quality of these headphones, right? They're already top notch as it is. However, it is recommended that you get an amp if you want an additional top-notch S quality of sound, right? The only reason I'm saying that is two reasons. One, right, if your PC comes with 3.5 millimeter jack, you're fine. But if it doesn't, and most PCs do already come with that, but if it doesn't, yes, you're going to need to get an amp for these puppies, because if you don't, then they're going to be useless to you, and don't waste your money if you don't have that. Two, the amp that I got gives these puppies an additional boost to audio quality, and it just takes it again to a top S quality. Again, keep in mind the Beyerdynamics on their own already are, but whatever your PC is allowed to handle in sound quality, whatever the highest, then that's the highest you're going to get from them, if that makes sense in that regards. Obviously, you can download audio, applications to increase that frequency, but an amp, a viable amp, takes it there already. Takes it to another notch in that regards. Now, again, you also have affordability. The Beyerdynamics were not pricey. They're within range. I think they're within range, especially now in this economy. I will go ahead and show you, how much it cost me. I'll also show you, basically the amp that I had and how much it cost me and how much I, truly spent in total. So let's get right to it. So I'll give you guys a different page right here. So here you can see the Beyerdynamics. They were only $169, basically $170 compared to other headsets out there in the world, like the Astros, right? The Astros Astros 850 that are about like 250, 240. And then you can see the amp. The amp that I got right here is a DAC amp combo. Your preference, you can do either one. You can do DAC and amp, or you can buy them separately. But for sure, you will need an amp. The reason I got this is a beginner one. It only cost me $65. So in total, really, I only spent I spent $256, and that was including tax. So if you really think about it, if you're like looking to invest into a long-term headset for streaming, for gaming, if you compare it to an Astros, A50, let's start with the A50 because they're about 240. I'd highly recommend you go with the Beyerdynamics. You're just going to get a better sound quality. You're going to get a lovable relationship because I'm going to tell you this right now. The Astros A50, it was a love-hate relationship that I had with them in the last 2 years of its life with me. Sorry, I'm a little congested here, so if I sound a little weird, my bad. Now, going back to a comparison, I previously had the Astros A50, right? So the Astros A50, I'm not going to knock them down for their sound quality. It is great. The first couple of years, I would say the first 3 years, they were great. The sound quality, when I was playing FPS games, it was just great. All right, the issue started becoming noticeable the last 2 years, I think, of its life. And, I've done some research where, there's people that had, or other consumers that had their Astros for a very long time. So I was surprised that mine just blew out after 5 years. But yeah, it became a love-hate relationship in the last 2 years. The first 3 years, it was honeymoon. Yeah, we were in a honeymoon phase, right? That's what I'm going to call it. Where, Jesus Christ, man, it was just beautiful. Like, the sound quality was just beautiful. The bass was beautiful. Obviously, in the honeymoon phase, you get like disagreement sometimes once in a while. So my disagreement with the headphones would be sometimes the bass and the headphones wouldn't connect on the Astros, and you would have to do a hard reset, But the last 2 years, yeah, man, that hard reset, that bass connectivity issue with the headphones was a constant, like every 3 to 4 months, and I'm like, bruh, really? And I would have to, reset my PC, reset this. Then I would have to update the headphones and the command center. I'm going to tell you this right now. The command center, what my daughter says, what my 4-year-old daughter would say, Daddy, that's doo-doo. That's doo-doo. All right? Because the command center is just doo-doo. It really is. And it's strange how it works, to be honest. When I first had my Astros A50, I had two laptops. One, right, I downloaded both the Astro Command Center. It would not work when I needed to update the headset, but I went to the other laptop and it would perfectly update the headset. I'm like, bro, what? They're the same laptops roughly. So, and then another issue with the Command Center, man, sometimes it would just not connect. It wouldn't feel like there's a headset and headphone connecting to the Astro Command Center. So for the Astros company, for being a top-notch company, their release, kind of disappointed with their Astro Command Center, and I can understand why it only has a 1-star. So keep that in mind if you're looking to invest in a long term, right? And if you're looking at Astros, you are going to need the Astro Command Center. And if you don't have a laptop, or a PC to update the Astro Command Centers, you're going to need to go to a buddy or a friend of yours that has access to a PC or a laptop so you can download the updates, okay? That's my comparison with them. If you're looking for a long-term, lovable relationship, I highly recommend you go with the Beyerdynamics. The amp that you see on the screen right now allows you to connect to your Xbox, to your TV, to your PC, to your PlayStation. So even if you don't have a PC and you want some great sound quality for those FPS games like Call of Duty, get this amp. Get the Beyerdynamics. It's gonna cost you roughly the same if you were gonna buy an Astros 850. I'm gonna do with the 850s, right? Because obviously there's cheaper Astros, but the higher the quality of the Astros, it's the sound quality is good. But if you're looking to get something for your money in the long run, Beyerdynamics is the way to go. All right, it totally is worth it in the long run. I don't see any issues with it at all, and I see this being my headset for the remaining of my time that I decide to game and stream. And again, if you hook this up to your piece, to your PlayStation 5, to your Xbox, just imagine how your audio skill game is going to be the best when it comes to Call of Duty, Battlefield, Valorant, etc., etc. Any FPS game, right? Those are my thoughts on this. I highly recommend that you invest in the Beyerdynamics rather than the Astros. And yes, I know I'm bashing the Astros a lot here compared to other competitors, but in the long run, you're going to save money here with affordability. Sound quality is top notch. If you buy an amp, it just takes it to a higher level of audio quality or audio frequency quality. It feels comfortable. It's lightweight. And honestly, I don't see it being, I don't see too much damage that it's going to take, at all. Maybe I can see over time, it falling here. But it feels great. It really feels great. And I'm going to reiterate again, if you're looking to invest in a long-term, Beyerdynamics DT9090 Pro is the way to go. So if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you want to hit that follow or subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it, man. Anything helps, that I'm just barely getting started. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.